That was like a really weird beginning start to that, huh?
Yeah.
I clicked go and it didn't. It just like did what it wanted. That was weird. All right, well, welcome everybody back to not one Crib Blunders. This is Across the Pond. I am all over the place today. Jeez, I'm going to bed. Well, anyway, welcome to our show, Across the Pond, where pretty much anything can happen, and it really has so far. We have an amazing crew with us today. We're still missing a couple, but not to worry, they'll be back eventually. Before we get into the show itself, I would like to pass the proverbial mic over to Sadie real quick so that she can do a little self-promo plug for a very interesting website you should go check out. So, Sadie, take it away.
Goodness, I was not prepared for this. If you go to sadiepastley. What was it? Sorry. I am really tired. This is last week of this course.
This is what we call deflection. I take the attention off of me.
Right, yeah.
It's all good. Just check out the links in our YouTube video. I put the link to the website in there, and you can go check out Sadie's work and, commission. commission. She's very talented.
I didn't even have to remember the site. You should have told me that you were going to put the link in the YouTube video.
No, I got to put you on the spot. We're joined also by Sarah, who's playing Ruix, and Takashi, who's playing Corsil. Now, we're just going to jump right on into things, and as you may remember from our last episode, the crew had gotten a bunch of answers, I guess, if you want to call them that. Vague book answers from Moira, which just kind of led to more questions. But as the night was wrapping up, all of them seemingly got transported to some kind of strange ambient white realm of light, where they met a Solar who promptly brought Nova in for a nice little hug, like a reassuring it's okay. No words have been spoken as of yet, but that is where we're going to pick up. Now, Corsil and Ruix, as you are standing behind the two of them watching everything happening, you both notice something extremely disturbing, to put it in the best way possible. What you notice is the black strand from Nova's hair touching the Solar's armor begins to spread very rapidly up one side of its body. The Solar's eye turns solid black like Nova's were for a while there. And you see like a horn begin to grow out of its forehead, just on one side of its body, though. It's like right down the middle. And before you can even react or even utter a sound, Nova, you feel a very strong, like, pinch in your stomach, followed by a burning. And as you kind of glance down, you see the Solar has shoved its longsword through your stomach and has ignited it. And it's at this point I need everyone to roll initiative.
You woke up and chose violence today.
Oh my goodness.
You chose violence today. Okay. This is how we're doing this.
I got 4.
4.
I got 12.
1 minute.
Okay.
15.
And your good buddy, the Solar, gets +8. So, all right. They are on a 24. So it's at this point that the mood of the entire place kind of changes. It begins to turn from a light and airy field of brightness to more of a dark and gloomy thunderstorm raging all around you. This Solar kind of tosses Nova to the side and shoots across the floor towards Ruix and Corsil, slashing at both of you with its flaming longsword. So, Ruix, what is your armor class?
It is 17.
17. Okay, so it swings at you completely, like, comes right across, like, the bridge of your nose. And it spends its superiority die to continue the swing, at which point it hits Corsil. Where's my D8? Dealing... Oh, why did I do that? Dealing 14 damage to you, Corsil.
Okay.
How big is the Solar?
It's about 7 feet tall
Okay.
at this point. But next would be Nova. Nova, by the way, you had taken... one second. You had taken 10 points of damage.
All right.
And basically, this thing is, now that you can get a better look at it, you can see that it's like half Solar still, but half legit looks like Orcus.
Oh. Okay.
Since of the three, you're the only one who actually met Orcus. That's why I make it pertinent information
Right.
for you.
How far is this Solar from me?
About 15 feet or so, maybe less. Oh wait, what is what is that? 3 times 15. So it's at 45 meters for Corsil. Since they don't measure in feet.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit, yes.
Okay.
So many dice.
Uh, 16 points of damage.
Oof, okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So your guiding bolt kind of knocks it forward a little bit and it looks over its shoulder at you. It was pretty sure that it had done the job the first time with you. But now seems a little disgruntled as the Orcus face scowls at you. Can you do any bonus actions or anything like that, or?
How far are
Corso and Ruix are right there. They're 20 feet, if that. They're right there.
Okay. Then I would like to use my channel divinity. Where is it? For inspiring smite. Where I can distribute temporary hit points to creatures of my choice. 2d8 plus my level.
What's up? Whoop, there's Liz. Thank you very much for popping into the show. We're going to have a lot of fun because Ruix is about to go down.
Hopefully not.
That's 13 temporary hit points to Ruix and Corso.
Okay. So both of you now have an extra 13 hit points.
Yes.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Let's see. Next on our initiative order is Ruix.
All right, sweet. I was gonna ask for Titanus, the Great Axe. Can I enlarge regardless of the size of the enemy that I'm facing, or it has to be larger than I can?
Nope.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I don't know exactly. I don't know if I can do all of this exactly in one turn. So stop me if I can't. But what I would like to do is immediately rage. And as I rage, take out my great axe, become enlarged, and then go for like a over the head kind of swing on this solar.
All right.
All that.
You certainly can. All of that is perfectly legal.
Perfect. All right. So get a +1 on bonus attack rolls, and for 1 minute, I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws. And I do a little bit of extra damage. All right. So, tight. Does a 19 hit? Or
A 19 does hit.
sweet. Do I also add my strength to that as well?
Your strength modifier. Yep.
Modifier. Okay. So that would be a 25. All right, sweet. So if that hits, then I get. Oh shit! You gave me like the best weapon, Rumsey.
So while enlarged, your weapon is doing an extra D4 of damage.
Yeah. Just trying to find. All right, 4, and then 6 of these, or 3 of these.
Ruix is like, gets all swole, like just starts pumping up, inflating.
Hell yeah.
That forehead vein starts pulsing again.
Hell yeah. All right, cool. Too bad. I should have got these out a little earlier.
Yahtzee.
8, 12, 13?
13, not bad. All right. Now, what level are you again?
I am a level 5, so I can actually attack again.
That's exactly what I was about to look up, as if you had a second attack.
I do. I have
And
extra
you do.
attack.
Yep, so go ahead and roll it up again.
All right. Ooh, a nat 20. Fuck yeah.
So
Awesome.
excited.
All right. Yeah, because it gives me times 3 to my damage for at least the d6. Okay, that's 8, 13, 26, 39, and then 41.
Goodness.
That was awesome.
Now that was a hit and a half. This thing just like rears back, just completely taken by surprise at that attack. Its attention is now fully on Ruix, which means that Corsil will have advantage on his attack roll, his first one. So you will be able to do sneak attack damage.
Okay. Would I be able to perform Hellish Rebuke at first level?
Uh,
That's a reaction.
yeah. Yeah, so it has to attack you in order for you to use that.
Okay. Would I just be able to try and just stab at its side with a sneak attack with my dagger?
Yes, absolutely. And what level is your character?
I'm fairly sure it's 11 from the amount of XP that I got from that one card.
Yeah, 50,000 XP from the one card. Let's see, that would be... Because before you got that card, you were... But yeah, okay. All right, so go ahead and roll your attack. Remember that it has advantage, so you're going to roll your d20 twice and take the higher number.
That's 15.
All right, 15, and then add in your dexterity modifier.
Dexterity plus 4, so 19.
Which is a hit. So you will deal your dagger's damage, and then you will also deal an additional 6d6.
So that was 4 for the 66, and I can't seem to find my dagger damage on the D&D sheet.
Let's see. I think a dagger is a d4, if I'm not mistaken. Dagger, d4 piercing, yep. So roll 1d4, and then you're going to roll 6d6 and add it all together.
$19 again.
Well, that's to hit, right? Your d20? Yeah. Okay, so you have struck him with your dagger. So roll your 1d4.
1d4, 4.
Okay, and then roll 6d6. 6d6s.
Yeah, I've done that and it all came out to 19.
Oh, okay, got you. Perfect. Good job. That's a good hit too. I can see I need harder enemies. Haha. Well, the good news is it's this thing's turn again. And it is going to... Well, it doesn't know what's going on with Ruix, so I'm not going to metagame. It swings to make a disarming attack against you. So you need to make a strength check and beat a 17. But because of your enlarged and raging and all that, you get advantage. So
Okay. Yep. All right. That's gonna be a 20, not natural.
okay, so it fails to disarm Titanus away from you, which gets it a little bit agitated, at which point it just kind of like stabs you for 11 points of damage. And then it'll be Nova's turn.
Yeah. I am going to rush forward at it. And I'm going to cast the Arms of Hadar. So I got
Ooh.
those tentacles going. Like I'm gonna rush up to the Solar, invoke these tentacles, these tendrils of dark energy, and the Solar must make a strength saving throw.
Well, it rolled a 2, and it gets +4, so it rolled a 6.
Okay, yeah, that fails. And I cast that at 3rd level, so that's
Oh my word.
4d6. 12 points of necrotic damage, and it cannot take reactions until its next turn.
Woof. How much was that again?
12.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I annotate this correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. And it's restrained at this point, isn't it? Or did the tendrils just lash?
No, they just batter all the
Oh, okay.
creatures within 10 feet of me.
Okay. Cool. All right, so next would be... Wait. Yeah, next would be Ruix.
So did this thing, like, with it restrained, did it like just plop onto the ground like in front of me?
So it's
No,
not
it
actually
wasn't
restrained.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's just getting beat up by these like shadowy tendril arms that are like coming from Nova's body.
cool.
Shadow octopus.
Yes.
All right, sweet. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for more slashes, like kind of like a double slash this way and whatnot. Ooh.
That's why they call me Slashy.
Does a 13 hit?
The 13 does not hit.
Dang it.
Haha, not this time.
A 20.
No. No, yeah, that hits.
I was like, oh no.
I was like, what?
Did it level up in battle? Like. Alrighty. It's gonna take 9 points of damage. Or 11.
11. Okay. Wonderful. All right, and that brings us round to Corsil.
I'm just gonna start firing arrows at it from afar because I don't want to get too close to them. Because I've heard some stories about them.
All right. So backing up, you roll your d20 to hit and add your dexterity modifier and your proficiency bonus.
That is 28 altogether.
Yeehaw. That is a hit for sure.
Hell yeah.
And you know, because because I like the rule of cool, I'm going to let you do the bow's damage, which is a D8, and then go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage as well.
D8, 3, and... So what, add them together?
Yep.
7.
All right, 7 from the D8. And then go ahead and roll the 6d6 and let me know what you get.
66. 19 plus 6. 15.
Good lordy Lou. Nice. Very well done. All right. So, this Solar is not looking good at this point. It is quite bloodied. It's got arrows sticking out of it. You know, dagger holes, slashes, everything you can imagine. This thing's just not looking good. So, it is going to first read its character sheet and make sure that I'm... aha, bonus action. Perfect. So, as a bonus action, it uses Second Wind to regain 20 hit points. And then it is going to make its attacks against Ruix. Actually, yeah. Oh, that's going to be a miss. That's going to be a miss. And that one's a 19, so I know that hits. So you, Ruix, it catches you with its fiery blade, dealing 19 damage.
Oof. That one hurt.
Now, don't forget, with your raging, you're taking half damage from these attacks.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, wait. So the first one was 11, right? So,
Yeah. So that would have been
Should I take
6.
the higher? Okay. 6 damage. All right,
Yep.
hold on. Started with 13 temporary hit points, so 6. And then you said 19, so that'll be... I can't math.
8.
8, thank you. All right. 8.
No.
No? 9.
No. 9.
10?
I can't math either. Yeah, let's go with 10. Let's do
All right.
10.
16 altogether. All right.
All right. So you're just now getting back into your hit points. Next up would be Nova after that flurry of attacks.
And I am going to...
Definitely need
You know
to-
what? I'm gonna rush it again and use the arms of Hadar again. So, strength save of 13.
All right. Well, we are going to use the roll that Irish Joe did in chat for us, which
Okay.
is a 9. So it fails again.
All right. Oh, that is 20 points of damage.
So these shadowy tendrils just begin pummeling the snot right out of this thing. At which point it, like the first couple of hits, it drops to a knee. And then the next couple more, it drops to both knees and then just like slumps down, completely annihilated. Once this happens, the body dissipates into the storm clouds, and all of you find yourselves standing on a gigantic metal plate. The plate is approximately, like, I don't know how to put this into conversion terms. It's about 50 feet across.
Okay.
So it's like a gigantic metal plate. I need all three of you to make perception checks. Is Nova wearing black leather with all this whipping? Oh my.
Also, with enlarge, how tall am I now?
You are double in size.
Ew, cool.
So whatever you were before.
That's an 11.
Where's perception? I got
Corsil, what did you get?
16.
I got a 12.
Awesome. That is perfect for all of you to assess your situation here. And as you look around, you notice there are 3 chains connected way out to the edges of this metal plate. All 3 chains go straight up above your head where they connect to a single point, which is a metal arm that stretches outwards. Looking around and peering through the remaining bits of thundercloud and things like that, you notice that what you're standing on is basically a gigantic scale, like a weight scale. And this giant scale sits on a desk. You see, arguing without any sound, there is a massive crystal dragon, and across to the way is a massive shadow dragon. And the 2 of them are just, snapping at each other, arguing as the 3 of you stand on this plate. You can feel like it kind of lowers down. You lose your stomach a little bit, and then it comes back up.
Give me one moment. Let's see.
Well, Nova is figuring out what action to take. Ruix, Corsild, have you anything to say about this?
Am I able to see what's on the other, scale?
On the other scale, you actually cannot see what's over there. It's almost like it's magically obscured.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So, as written, Guiding Bolt is meant to be cast at creatures, but I would like to cast it at an object. Can I do that?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right. I would like to... cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level at the joint where the chains meet.
No.
Above us.
You knew it was coming, Ruix. Don't pretend you didn't.
I was hoping that wasn't it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That is a dirty 20.
There it is. That's a hit.
Okay.
Oh no.
$18 points.
Thank you, Tofu. Tofu says 50 feet equals 15.24 meters for Corsild.
Thanks.
So your guiding bolt hits the chains, which just explode into chain-like shrapnel. The metal plate begins to fall towards the desk. And as it does, you see the crystal dragon just pop and basically turn into shards of crystalline glitter. Just the shadow dragon kind of like rears back almost like it's laughing. But keep in mind, this is all silent. The metal plate hits the table, and all of you are kind of like jostled around. What are you doing at this point?
You know what? I am going to facing where the crystal dragon and the other one where I'm just gonna scream. I'm just gonna yell.
All right.
Just like a roar at them. Yeah.
Nice. All right. You proceed to attempt to roar at them, and no sound comes out. There's no sound at all.
How far away is the shadow dragon from us?
I mean, not super far, but everything is like gigantic size here.
Oh.
Am I able to just take a shot at the dragon?
You can, yes.
Yeah.
It is close enough that you can do that.
Yeah.
No hesitation. Corso fires a bow at the shadow dragon.
My D20 says 11.
Tofu says thank you for the clarification. She was thinking Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, no more like a yeah.
I like it. What did you roll to hit?
11.
Perfect. So the arrow finds home in the dragon's abdomen, which compared to the dragon, this thing's like a toothpick. So it just kind of like sticks. And once this happens, the shadow dragon bursts, covering the entire room with wispy shadow. As the shadow clears away, you find yourselves in the deepest, darkest parts of the dwarven kingdom called Dul Alar, which is the kingdom that's not far from the Grey Cup, where the Sisters of the Nameless were attempting to free the Nameless One. The three of you are kind of standing back a bit in this cave system, and you notice now that there is sound. There is a fight happening ahead. You can hear women screaming and like magic being cast and all kinds of calamity coming from ahead.
Can we see what they're attacking? Or who's attacking them?
If you want to get closer to find out, yeah.
Yeah, I'll move closer.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I'll move closer.
All right. The three of you move closer and peer into what appears to be this massive antechamber. And there is a central pillar in the middle of this huge room. On the pillar, which is only about 3 or 4 feet tall, sits a orb about the size of a softball or a grapefruit. It appears to swirl inside with a thunderous storm of black energy. Small green lightning bolts kind of shoot off of it a little bit, kind of like a Tesla coil almost. As this is going down, you can see hundreds of the Sisters of the Nameless are doing battle with a shadow dragon. The shadow dragon is like breathing this amorphous black stream of shadow at them, which is like melting their flesh instantly off. They're firing wands, they've got their rods, they're casting fireball, everything they can do, and it doesn't seem to be having any kind of effect.
You said it was the sisters that that's fighting the shadow dragon?
Yep.
I'm gonna look over to Nova and Corso real quick and be like, what's happening? Are we in a dream? Like, this feels real, but this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, nothing's really adding up. I think we are in some sort of dream from being stood in a pub
Yeah.
to then fighting some I don't even know what it was. To now being here, I don't know what's going on.
I think we're being played with. But I don't know by who.
Well, when we were in Aventus with the other dragons, if I remember correctly, isn't that the orb that they needed to save their realm? Perhaps? Would it have any effect if we grabbed it here? Do you think we could bring it with us?
It's a possibility.
We could always try.
I mean, if we're in a dream, then what's the worst that can happen?
Big if.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to go. I just want to just try and go for the orb.
Corsoral takes off. Go ahead and roll a sneak check, even though you're not really sneaking. I want to see how distracted everyone is. And if anybody is in chat that can throw me a dice roll real quick, give me a D20 in chat.
So I got 12 on the D20, and my stealth is 12. So...
Wow. Thank you, Tofu. I'm going to go ahead and post that up. Boop, boop. So yeah, you are like running across the battlefield, Dunkirk style. Just rocks are kind of shooting around behind you, blasting everywhere. There's like you stop for a second as some magic missiles fly by, and you grab hold of the orb. And when you do, you suddenly get this intense feeling that you can control this dragon now.
Okay. I'm gonna... See, I don't really know the Sisters of the Nameless, so are they bad? Are they good? I'm gonna ask Roix and Nova.
How far away is he from us? 'Cause I definitely didn't know.
yeah, he's
What do I do?
he's about 80 feet away at this point.
Bring it
And
back.
he's just like holding the orb up like, hey!
Like, bring it back.
I want to run back.
Cover! Ow!
With Irish Joe's roll of 6, you make it back unscathed with this dragon orb.
I really want that to be a slow-mo sequence of me running there, grabbing it, running back.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what do I do now.
Yeah, this was not a very well thought out plan.
Oh man.
Like the dog that finally catches a car. Like, now what do I do with it?
I'll ask the same question. The Sisters of the Nameless, from what I've heard, they don't seem too good.
No.
I have an overwhelming feeling that I can control this dragon, and I just want to try and take out all these with just one massive sort of breath.
I say do it.
That seems like you know what? I've already been kind of affected by, I guess, weird magic stuff. What if I do it?
Yeah, I'll just pass the orb over.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take the orb.
We'll pull you away from it if anything bad happens.
Okay.
Yeah, so same scenario. You can get this sense that you can now control this dragon.
Okay. So I'm gonna like plant my feet and grip it, close my eyes, and just imagine this dragon just taking them all out.
All right. The dragon rears back its head and begins spraying its breath weapon all over the chamber. As it does so, sisters are dropping left and right, and one of them is steps up with a staff. Now, all of you can roll an Arcana check real quick to kind of recognize what this staff is.
14.
What'd you get, Nova?
3.
Yes.
I got 11.
All right. So, Corsil and Ruix, you know this staff through, tales or stories or in some shape or form. You've heard about this staff. It is the Staff of the Magi. Very, 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 very powerful staff. At which point, this sister turns it sideways and snaps it over her knee just as the breath weapon hits her. There is a massive explosion of brilliant white light that just, does like a yin yang of the shadow and the light. And all of you now find yourselves standing in the fields of Elysium. Not the Greek Elysium, but like where angels come from in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh no.
As you are peering around, taking a look at everything that is happening, you notice a very distinct and troubling problem. All of the angels are being changed. They are all slowly changing into demons. From this, heaven on high, you can see the world below you. The ground is cracked open. Magma spills out everywhere. And the castle that Nova knows to be Orcus's castle rises up out of the ground with Orcus like standing on top of it, basically. Just like rising up, laughing maniacally. There's nothing to stop me now. With the shadow dragon gone, the balance is broken. Rule, my demons. Kill them all.
What do we do?
I have a feeling. I have a feeling instead of a dream, we're sort of seeing what the future could be. But I don't know. That's just speculation.
One.
I'd pay for that DLC. Oh, summon Goat of Doom. Summon the goat.
Do I still have the Hand of Vecna on me?
You do.
Would I be able to ask it if it knows what's going on?
I cannot tell you exactly what is going on, but quickly, I can show you what is going on and how to stop this. I don't want this world to be destroyed any more than you. I find it quite fun, actually.
Does Nova hear any of this?
Nope.
Okay, then I am going to cast Daylight in hopes that it will just somehow do something.
All right.
I just
Okay.
feel like this is so trippy. I want to wake up, so that's what I'm doing.
Fair enough. So as you are casting that, Corsil, what are you gonna do?
I'm just how do I know I can trust you? That talking to the hand.
How do I know I can trust you? Why would I
Because-
want the world to be destroyed? That is where all of the earthly pleasures are. That is where all the fun is to be had. Without a world, there'd be no games to be had, and I don't want that. I offer you my solemn word that I will not betray you.
I'm gonna turn to Ruix and say if I start acting weird, just try and grab the hand, and then I'm just gonna plant the hand straight on my head.
Hand it back. No, yep. A little more chaos is needed here. Sure.
I got you, man.
That's not how this works. You need to put me where a hand would go. I'm not the forehead of Vecna.
I just want to put it on the little stump of my arm.
All right. You place it onto your stump, which just like happened with Lefty, it grafts itself on. You're able to control the fingers. And it doesn't look like, all frostbitten and mummified. It actually looks like, a fairly normal hand now. And you are overwhelmed with knowledge, but not like book knowledge. You're overwhelmed with secrets. All of the secrets that Vecna had ever collected. And what you immediately know of right now is that Orcus is attempting to make his way into this world. That's fairly obvious. But he can't because the Shadow Dragon exists. If the Shadow Dragon is killed, then he will be able to take control. He'll be able to rise. But if the Shadow Dragon is set free, the world is little better off.
Right.
Because
Okay,
the
well-
Crystal Dragon has been destroyed.
Okay, and when we were with the orb, was that a shadow dragon that we were controlling?
It was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Do we still have
That
more?
that Shadow Dragon was one half of the creators of this entire world.
Right. Okay.
So when all of this is getting processed in your mind, Nova, you cast daylight, and all three of you are now standing in the tavern in front of like one of the main windows as the sun rises over the horizon.
Okay. Do I have the hand attached to me still?
You do. Nova, you have a sword piercing rammed through your guts.
Is it closed?
That wasn't just a dream, was it?
I don't think so.
How much of that was real, though?
I'm guessing enough because I now have my hand, well, a hand attached, and you have a sword wound.
Nova, did you keep the orb?
Do I have the orb?
Nope.
I'm guessing we need to find that orb because from what knowledge I've just gathered, that could be a pretty powerful artifact.
I'm sorry. Nova. That's a good one.
Yeah, we might need the help of a dragon because I feel like whoever that dude was in that castle is going to try and take over.
Yeah. He's not a great dude.
Yeah.
He took your curse away.
I have a feeling that we should probably get that orb.
Question is, where is it?
It was in the Dual Alar in the Dwarven Kingdom.
At least
Yep.
according to that vision.
I mean, nothing really makes sense at the moment. I still want to know who that guy was that stuck you with the swords. I don't understand any of this.
Yeah, what was that about?
How much would I be familiar with that?
Yeah, I mean, being an Asmar yourself, you know all about Solars and how they, basically rule the hierarchy of heaven, and they speak to you in dreams, all that stuff.
So that was a solar. Kind of like an angelic guide or something. It's some ASMR thing, I mean, like, maybe the solar sent this vision.
Could be. It seemed like when it touched you, it got corrupted with half of its face, and eyes, and the horn.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that was, I guess, maybe trying to tell me something,
Yeah.
There's
I think
definitely
we've
a
got-
message there.
I think we've got a lot of choices up ahead. And I'm not exactly sure which ones are the right ones.
Yeah, there's so many things that's happening all in one moment. I don't even know where to start. Brooks, any what do you think?
It's quite a bit, but I think you're right, on the right track with the orb. With getting control back over the Shadow Dragon, if possible. And any other force that could possibly help us against this guy. But right now, I think I need some sleep. That was a lot.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, so the three of you begrudgingly and very, even though this was a dream sequence of sorts, zero rest to be had, you feel absolutely miserable. You trudge back to your respective rooms and go to sleep for the evening, hoping that in the near future, Aoden and Layla will be back and you can bounce some ideas off of them. And with that, we wrap our session for today.